first Friday. Finally, you made it through the week. I'm Amy Morrison. Adam and I look forward to this show every first Friday of the month. So it's something we work hard on bringing to you the latest and greatest that the month has to offer. And I cannot believe, being a host here at HSN, I've never had the chance to share with you origami. It's the first time I'm selling this, but you've loved it. There's well over 1,000 reviews on hsn.com, but what we are doing today is not only a monthly special, this is something better than a today's special, because when you buy one at $99.95 spring price, you get a second one $20 off, which would bring it to $79.95. So we already took $20 off. We're gonna take another $20 off, and your second one to ship is only $2.50. So it's an amazing deal. $24.99 gets it home. Lou Caputo is our shelving and origami expert. We're gonna jump right into this because there is so much to talk about, and I am so impressed the way these are made. I spent well over $1,000 on a bookshelf.
Oh, sure, yeah.
Just bookshelf.
Was it made of steel?
No.
Well, there you go. All the origami pieces that you're seeing tonight are made of powder-coated steel, okay? This piece of origami in particular is very decorator friendly, and I used to call it the non-origami origami because a lot of it sometimes can look a little bit industrial. This one certainly doesn't. And Amy, did you know that this one was created by the customers? Because they came to us and they said, can you make a piece that's a little more decorator friendly, has a little bit smaller footprint, but still has all that origami strength? So let me show you the features on this, okay? Again, powder-coated steel, as I mentioned. The reason we call it origami, since you've never sold origami before, I'm going to walk you from the beginning. Since it's named after the ancient Japanese art of paper folding, okay? It's because we can do this with it. Oh, got to undo this. Hold on. We can do this with it. Watch. So it folds up like that. Now, this is how it's going to arrive at your home, completely folded down like this.
And assembled? Is it all going to be assembled?
Fully assembled. Totally, completely, no assembly required. 4 inches up across this way, about 4.5. You just grab the sides and you pull it like that, and the whole thing falls open. Now, if I spin this around, you're gonna see on the back here what we call the world-famous origami toggle. That's actually a patented design right there. So if I thread that through and I pull down, that's gonna lock in place. Watch what I can do now. I can pick this up, and I can move the whole thing around just by doing that one thing. Then you take the shelf over like this. There's one little latch right here, and you're pretty much done. Now, what makes this different than other origami is this right here. It's the lattice work on the side, and that's actually practical. It's beautiful, but it's practical. It stops books from falling off the sides. And then the shelves themselves, instead of being the wire shelves that we're used to from origami, these are actually perforated steel panels, so that there's still airflow or water flow if you want to use these for planting shelves or something like that.
Can I use them for plants?
You can use them for plants.
If water gets on it, is that